Good morning. We are live. This is Casey Strohmeyer from Women of Vision. I am a Women of Vision Facebook Live host, and I'm really excited to be here this morning. It's a beautiful morning up in Redding. We have our guest waiting here, Christiane Weir from Chico. Good morning, Christiane.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So you became a Women of Vision member, correct?
I did, yes.
So we had meetings down in Chico, and you came, and here you are.
Here I am.
How long has it been?
I think it's been since about August or September of last year.
Oh, okay.
So not that
long. Yeah, time flies, though.
I know.
It doesn't seem like that long ago, but
I know.
Here we are in the new year.
Well, and it's been a busy season since then with our fire and holidays and all of that. So
right. So Christiane, I will go ahead and start reading our mission statement for Women of Vision. And any viewers, good morning. Thank you for watching. We can see we have one viewer, but can't see who's watching. So if you want to leave any comments, please do so. Let us know you're here. Wave at us. Give us a heart. And also ask any questions or give any comments for Christiane, and she'd be happy to answer those. Our vision for Women of Vision is together, Women of Vision will promote, support, motivate, and empower each other to achieve our dreams. With a spirit of integrity and excellence, we will motivate and thrive, activating our unique abilities. By empowering each other, we will not only achieve our personal and professional goals, but positively affect our communities economically, ethically, and socially, to then duplicate success in women throughout Redding and beyond. And our mission is Women of Vision is a movement, not a meeting. We are women empowering women locally and globally. We connect female professionals and entrepreneurs to fuel a fundamental paradigm shift from competition to collaboration, solitude to accountability. Collectively, we will encourage powerful women to become change agents in our community and throughout the world. I just love reading that every time. You would think I'd have it memorized by now, but maybe I should memorize it so I don't have to read it. So Christiane is here as our guest this morning, and I'm going to introduce her with her bio. Dr. Christiane Weir is a Chico native. After graduating from Chico High in 1985, she went on to graduate from UC Davis with a Bachelor of Science in Physiology in 1989. In 1993, Christiane graduated valedictorian of her class from Palmer College of Chiropractic West. Christiane moved back to Chico to start her chiropractic business. Dr. Weir has been helping Chicoans, did I say that right?
Chicoans.
Oh, that's what that is. With spine and wellness care for the past 24 years. 9 years ago, Dr. Weir was introduced to Optavia, a healthy lifestyle program. She personally lost 40 pounds and dropped 40 cholesterol points in 12 weeks. Wow, that's impressive. Awesome. She decided to help others to do the same as a certified health coach. Her training is through the Villanova Nursing School Center for Obesity Prevention, plus over 9 years of continuing education on health and wellness. She is passionate about helping others live their best lives. She coaches individuals all over the country. In 2013, her clients and patients lost over 2,500 pounds. Wow. 35 patients were able to reduce or discontinue medications. 4 got off CPAP breathing machines. In December of 2013, she retired from her chiropractic clinic and now is a full-time health and wellness coach. She offers free health assessments and loves sharing the program and helping people transform their health and their lives. That's amazing. From chiropractor to health coach. I love it. It's more of the natural approach.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And as a chiropractor, I did everything that I could to have all the tools in my tool belt, if you will, to help my patients create better health. So I learned Graston technique, which is a soft tissue technique. I learned how to do kinesiotaping. I learned everything that I could so I could give my patients my best. But the one thing it's interesting was that I didn't have a healthy lifestyle program to offer my patients. And that was kind of the one area that was missing in their health and wellness, kind of regimen, if you will. So when Optavia came along, I was thrilled to not only get my own health in a better situation, but to have something to offer my patients.
That's great.
In my clinic. So, yes.
So you're still practicing in Chico?
No, I actually retired from chiropractic in 2013. And so now I'm a health coach. I get to work from home in my PJs if I need to, or, just if I have a computer and a phone, I can work from anywhere. So I love that. One of the things with chiropractic and clinic, I love being a chiropractor, don't get me wrong. But I had to be in my clinic and have my hands on people to be able to earn money. And so, I just kind of felt stuck being in a clinic. And with health coaching, I can health coach from anywhere. So I love that.
That is awesome. On vacation, wherever.
On vacation, I can be, typically when I'm on vacation, I turn my clients over to another health coach to coach them, but I can travel and do my job, wherever.
That's awesome. Is your husband on this journey with you?
My husband is not. He works for the Department of Water Resources in Oroville. He's a fisheries biologist. So he did get healthy with me, but he does his own job.
Oh, that's exciting. That's a fun job, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
I almost went into something kind of like that.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. Wildlife. So do you have children?
Yes. We have 2 children, Madison and Merced, 19 and 14. And yeah.
That's good. The kids are fun. I have 3 myself. I have a 14-year-old as well.
Yeah. 8th grader, junior high?
She's a 9th grader.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
9th grade, 6th grade, and then 2.5.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. The whole span. Yeah. One in college and one in junior high. She's an 8th grader. So on to high school next year.
And what is your college student going for?
So she was at St. Mary's for a year and a half, and she's decided she wants to be a physical therapist. So she is actually moving back and going to go to Chico State and do the exercise physiology program at Chico State and save her undergrad money for PT school, because it's a doctorate of PT, so it's a long haul. Right. So yeah.
That's awesome.
So we're back home, so we're excited to have our girl back.
That's awesome. Okay, we'll go ahead and start with your health coaching. What are the habits of health?
Okay. So pretty much anything that you can think of that would help you create better health in your life, from getting good sleep to exercising to fueling your body with good food to having stress management techniques, having happy relationships, having meaning and purpose in your life and what you do. All of those things encompass the habits of health. And I think it's easy to kind of get stuck just doing, getting up every day and doing the same thing that you've always done. So my goal in working with my clients and anybody really is to kind of look at where they are in their health, ask a lot of questions, and find out what they want to accomplish. You know, lose weight, gain muscle, sleep better, eat better, exercise more, whatever, and really kind of take a, you know, we've got a really nice health assessment that kind of takes us through the day in the life of somebody to help see where we can help them create better health, and then just start working on those things.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you have like your whole checklist for everybody to make sure they get exactly what they need.
Exactly. Well, and we've got a great wellness assessment that looks at healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy finances, because we truly believe that if in all three areas you're healthy, then you're optimally healthy. And so
Absolutely.
we can look at all areas and see the areas that need help just from this quick little 5-minute online assessment. So anytime I mean, anybody I offer that assessment to, just so that they can kind of get a nice broad overview of where they are in those three areas and maybe what they want to work on. And we can work on one piece or another piece. And so often people come to a health and wellness coach looking for better health. So, you know, we might start with the healthy body piece, but then we'll move on to healthy mind and healthy finances. So it's just a starting point, but it's a great tool for anybody to take.
Yeah, good. I want to say hello to Haley, Jennifer, Maurice, and Michelle. Thank you, ladies, for watching. Ask any questions. Yeah. If you have any questions for Christiane, please leave it in the comments and I'll read it to her so she can answer those. You touched a little bit about what your goals are as a health coach. Would you like to talk more about that?
Sure. Before we started our live, I was telling Casey that as a chiropractor, I was kind of in the tell, you know, like, this is my patient. I need to tell you what you need to do to get your back, your spine better. And it's been a complete 180-degree shift in becoming a health coach. Now, all I'm doing is just asking questions, asking quality questions of people, and really, truly helping them find out what they want to create in their life and their health. And so I've just, you know, kind of been really working on being a master question asker, and, you know, having people elaborate on what they're saying and helping them find kind of their why. You know, why is it important to get healthy now? Why do you want to do this? You know, why are you ready? So once we kind of get, you know, and sometimes it takes a while. You know, people aren't necessarily just going to tell you everything out of the gate. So it's building that relationship and that trust with somebody as well, to just help them find out what their goals are. And then once we know what their goals are, and like I said, maybe it's healthy body to start. So I'll coach them. I'll coach them on that journey, whatever it looks like. And then maybe after the healthy body starts coming into play, we'll start talking about the other areas of health and see if they want to work on those as well. So there is a little bit of life coaching in what I do. I don't say that I'm a life coach, but in looking at all three areas, it kind of comes into play. And so if somebody wants more, you know, coaching on their job or finances or whatever, I've got people that I can send them to help more in those areas. But I love at least giving people that broad overview.
Yeah, that's nice. So how long do you normally work with people?
It's different with everybody. Usually a health assessment takes 30 to 45 minutes, and that's where I'm just really asking a lot of questions and finding out what their typical day looks like and what areas they want to work on. And then if they decide that they would like to start on the program, I coach them the first week, it's almost daily. And then after that, twice a week. And then once they're truly on their path, it goes to once a week. But everybody's different. Everybody needs a different amount of support. Some people are good, with 10 minutes. Some people need to talk a little bit more and work through stuff. So I'm flexible in that. And I certainly don't want people to feel like it's a big time suck on them either. So we work that out, what's going to work best for you, what's the best way to communicate. I personally like to Zoom or do something where we can see each other face to face, FaceTime. I just feel more connected to people if we can actually see each other. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
So I have a list of questions I'm asking Christiane. Why is BMI important?
Okay. So body mass index is, it's kind of it's a chart. It's a guideline. So a lot of people don't like that chart, but, the government came up with it and came up with these numbers. But truly, if you look at it, BMI is related to your risk of, if your BMI is healthy, your risk for cancer, heart disease, stroke, diabetes, all of those kind of lifestyle diseases, if you will, unhealth, if you will, are related to your BMI. So when I'm coaching somebody and we're looking at that chart, it's a guideline, and I try to encourage people that it's a guideline, but it's also just looking at your overall health. Dr. Oz talks about knowing your BMI, knowing your blood pressure, knowing your cholesterol levels. All of those things are important in overall health. So it's just kind of one predictor. But if your BMI is overweight or obese or morbidly obese, you're just at a higher risk for all of those other diseases. So just kind of something to keep in mind. Nobody really likes to talk about it. I mean, when I started on the BMI chart, I was obese. And that's kind of an icky word. People don't like that word.
Right.
But it's just an indicator. So it's fun when people will text me and they'll say, oh, now I'm just overweight. I got out of the obese category. So, we can kind of joke and have fun with that too.
Would you be able to give numbers and an example of someone's BMI?
Well, so mine, off the top of my head, I know mine. So I was 196 pounds and my BMI was 30 or 31. A healthy BMI is 24, or between 20 and 24 is a healthy BMI. So, it only took me 4 or 5 pounds to get out of the obese category into the overweight. It's about 3 or 4 pounds per kind of click, if you will, down the chart. Somebody that's over a BMI of 40 is morbidly obese. So it's not, it's such an icky word. I almost wish they'd change it, but.
Yeah, but I think more people should be aware of that for sure, because if depending on your age too, but
right,
it greatly affects your health.
Right. Well, the other thing that people, don't know or don't understand is after the age of 20 years old. So I'm 51. I'm 31 years after 20, right? If you're not doing some sort of weight-bearing muscle strength, you lose a pound of muscle every year. Yep. So for me, that would be 31 pounds of muscle that I've lost since I was 20. And you have to remember that your muscle is kind of your metabolism. So I've lost, if I've truly lost 31 pounds, which I haven't because I do weight training, I've lost all that muscle mass to help with metabolism and, keeping that up. So that's why people will kind of slowly start gaining weight, if they're not active after 20 into their 30s, into their 40s, because it's a double whammy with getting older and your metabolism lowering. So, another great health tip is, do weight resistance training, 2 or 3 days a week and help build muscle so that you can eat a little bit more.
I know. When I was pregnant with my little one, I gained more weight than I did with my other two, and it was kind of weird. I'm like, wow. And then after I had him, I'm like, where'd my muscle go? Holy moly. It was sad. But now, I'm doing pretty well now. I'm working out and doing jujitsu, and that's really awesome.
Oh,
nice. It's giving me so much energy, and my muscle is amazing.
Right. Well, and that's the good thing is, your body does have muscle memory. So if you were in better shape or an athlete, growing up, it's easier to build that muscle back. So don't give up hope.
Right. Yeah. And I was pretty active throughout the years before that, but I was 40 when I had him. So
right. Yep.
Yeah. So
there you go.
So, okay. How does sleep affect weight loss and weight maintenance?
Oh, I love this question. So, we actually have two hormones. One is called leptin and one is called ghrelin. And these help, these are the hormones that regulate our hunger and our satiety. So like, I'm full, I'm good, I don't need to eat anymore, or I'm hungry, feed me. And when you're not getting 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep a night, these hormones get out of whack. So that was a really professional word there. But they just get out of balance. And so, for instance, nurses, police officers, people that do shift work, people that work all night and don't get good quality sleep, they struggle more. I mean, there's zillions of studies that prove this. So I really like, that's one of the first habits of health is get 7 or 8 quality hours of sleep. And so when I'm interviewing somebody, I don't want to just know that you're getting 7 or 8 hours. I want to know that when you wake up, you've got energy, you feel good, you feel rested.
Sorry, the Be Live sometimes cuts people out and we lost you for a second.
Oh, okay.
Am I back? Yeah, we were talking about sleeping, and I have a question about that. So I've heard that the healing hours for your body are from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. What's your opinion or knowledge on that?
Did you say healing? Like
your body's healing.
Healing,
Those are good hours to sleep.
I don't know scientifically, if that is true. I have heard that the hours you get before midnight are the better quality hours. But I don't know specifically, 10 to 6. I mean, it sounds great if everybody can sleep from 10 to 6 and get, 8 quality hours of sleep. And like I said, wake up and feel rested and energetic and ready to face the day, then absolutely.
Did you mention already that good quality sleep helps with your weight?
Yes. So people that are trying to lose weight or just maintain a healthy weight, sleep is very important in that. Just like you said, it's restorative, it's healing, it's letting your body release extra weight, or just letting your body heal and be healthy when you wake up in the morning.
Right.
So again, shift workers, nurses, police officers, people that are up all night, they struggle with losing weight and they struggle with maintaining weight. Not everybody, obviously, but that's a big indicator of a struggle.
Yeah, and I'm sure diet has a lot to do with that. What you're eating, what time you're eating,
Absolutely.
what type of foods.
Absolutely. Yeah, some people, they're on the sumo wrestler diet where they don't eat anything all day. So sumo wrestlers get up in the morning and they drink tea and then they wrestle all day and then they eat a 3,000 or 4,000 calorie meal. And you've seen a sumo wrestler, right?
Yeah.
So, when I'm doing a health assessment, oftentimes people will say, yeah, I don't really eat until 12 or 1 or 2. And then I just, kind of shovel it in for the rest of the day. That's not a healthy way to go. And so we'll work through that and help give them some tools to start eating first thing in the morning and eat healthy throughout the day.
What's your thought about fasting?
I'm not a fan of fasting. I know the intermittent fasting is kind of the latest fad, if you will. I guess it really depends on what your health goals are. If you are trying to lose weight, the best way to do that is to eat 5 or 6 small meals throughout the day, low glycemic, protein-rich meals. Fasting, I get it. Give your GI tract a rest, those kinds of things. But as far as weight loss goes, it's not effective. Most people that fast or, even do juicing, they juice. They're not getting the nutrients that they need. They're not boosting their metabolism. Have you heard you're supposed to eat 6 small meals a day?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
So what you're doing is in the morning, by putting some good fuel in your body, you're starting that fire, just like that beautiful fire you have behind you. And I don't think you have logs on your fire, do you? Is it?
It's electric.
It's electric. Okay.
It's a portable.
That's awesome. I love it. It's very soothing to look at it. But, if you picture the campfire, you're camping. If you don't keep putting logs on the fire all throughout the day, it's going to go out. So that's what's happening with your metabolism. So in the morning, you put some fuel in. A couple hours later, you put more fuel in. You're going to keep that metabolism boosted. A lot of people that have been kind of, yo-yo dieters up and down the scale, they say, oh, well, my metabolism shot. I can't lose weight. And I would beg to differ, but I'll just show them, I'll show them that by eating 6 small meals a day, you're going to boost that metabolism, stabilize your blood sugar, and lo and behold, lose weight. So
I was going to ask, for those that work out a lot, what do you, their diet, what do you think their big part of their diet should be? Like, I've heard people say more carbs if you work out. You need to fuel your body with carbs.
Right. I'm kind of not anti-carb, but I think that people, it really depends on what you do. So if you're a marathoner or a triathlete, or you're doing 2 or 3 hours of vigorous exercise, daily, then yes, you absolutely need carbs.
Yeah.
If you're doing, a spin class for an hour once a day, not so much, and then it really depends on your goals. Again, are you trying to lose weight? Are you trying to maintain weight? What's that?
Build muscle.
build muscle, right? So if you're trying to build muscle, you need protein.
Yeah.
And then the other thing with carbohydrates is there's so many people that are pre-diabetic or diabetic that don't even know it. So I think just educating people on carbohydrates and, kind of what they do in your body is super important. And the the science is changing too, and they're really starting to think that carbohydrates are what are raising people's cholesterol in their blood, not eggs and protein and fats and things like that. So it's complicated. It's complicated, and our medical director and co-founder, Dr. Anderson, he's rewriting our book that's called The Habits of Health because things have changed. And, like the whole butter margarine debate that's been going on my whole life, what's better. So things change, and we're finding out new things every day, with regards to nutrition and whatnot. So like I said, meeting with somebody, doing a health assessment, finding out their goals, and then helping them along that path is, just what I do as a coach.
Yeah. So how does diet affect your blood sugar?
So like I said, lots of people don't even know that they have an issue with their blood sugar. So by eating 6 small, low glycemic meals a day, you're going to balance that blood sugar, whether you're diabetic, pre-diabetic, or just an average person. So lots of people are doing paleo, which paleo is great, kind of caveman diet, lean meats, fruits, vegetables, nuts. There's no carbohydrates in those type of things. And on my program, people are pretty much eating lean meats and vegetables when they're in the weight loss phase. Things like rice, white rice, there's really no nutritional value whatsoever in it. And so it's kind of sad for some people. We have to, kind of sing a sad song, get out the violin for getting rid of things like that. So now we have riced cauliflower. Amazing, right? It's a great substitute. So, the other thing about just creating better health is helping people find, they've got grandma's recipe from, 50 years ago that they still want to use. So our nutrition support will actually help take grandma's recipe and make it healthier for people. And I love that because we still want to enjoy things, but can we enjoy them in a healthier fashion that's better for our blood sugar, better for our overall health, more vegetables. We want to get more vegetables in our kids, right? We want to, it's kind of going.
I try to stay away from all the white flour stuff.
Right. Right. And lots of people are doing that. And, it's funny. Last night I saw one of my friends posted this picture of, well, I already screwed up, so 2020 is going to be my year, And I think along with that is people just, they have unrealistic expectations of themselves. So kind of my goal as a coach is that we're going to, each and every day, we're just going to work on habits of health. We're going to, and it's not going to be perfect. People think that the road to success is like this perfect, line that the scale just drops and drops and drops, and there's not a bump in the road. But every time there's a bump in the road, we're going to learn something. Like, were you not prepared? Did your boss yell at you? What happened? What made you have that bump in the road? Mm-hmm. And so we're going to learn from each and everything. And the other thing that I've learned as a coach too is that I'm never going to give anybody a hard time about having a bump in the road because people are so hard on themselves. They don't need their health coach saying, you did the wrong, you screwed up. They're going to beat themselves up way more than I ever could. And so that's another thing that we're going to work on with that healthy mind piece is don't beat yourself up. If you decided to have a piece of grandma's pie, enjoy it. Amen. have a good time. 3 hours later, eat something healthy, drink your water, and move on. And don't beat yourself up.
It's like quitting cold turkey. You can't really do that. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. And so, just helping people even realize what happened. What happened? Were you stressed? Were you unprepared? What happened? Like, let's kind of figure it out so that next time, maybe we can have a different outcome. So I actually love the bumps in the road because there's way more learning that can happen for people than just being a perfect straight line. Yeah.
Yeah. Learning more about yourself and your body as you go.
Right.
And people expect things to happen overnight. You have to take baby steps.
Yes. We are definitely an instant gratification society. We want it now. We want it fast. We want it just to happen. So when I'm coaching people, I remind them all the time that 75% is here. It's between your ears. So we've got to work on that, more so than actually what you're putting in your body. We've got to work on the mental piece of getting healthy because we have so many things tied up in food, whether it's celebrating with food, whether it's using food for comfort, whether, how do we use food? And so really helping people shift from food for comfort, food for enjoyment. Food is fuel for your body so that you can live your life and do the great things that you want to do. So if I can help somebody not be a slave to food on this journey, then I think I've done my job. And I know that they're going to have long-term success because they've really worked through this part of it.
Right. Mindset's huge.
Yep.
I feel much better when I don't eat the foods I shouldn't have. But
Right.
And then when you stop eating those foods you shouldn't have, you don't really crave them anymore, right? You start craving the good stuff for your body.
Absolutely.
Like, yes, this is what I'm supposed to have.
Right. Well, it takes 2 or 3 weeks of eating, kind of none of the white stuff and, your veggies and lean proteins and whatnot to lose that craving for carbohydrates. People think, oh, I can't ever have a piece of pizza or, whatever. And that's not the way that it is. It's just, you don't want to do that every day.
Right.
I mean, everything in moderation, right? Even moderation, I say.
Yes. Live a happy, healthy, long life.
Exactly.
Did you have anything else you'd like to add to the diet portion of what you've already talked about a lot? Or I can go ahead and tell everybody your upcoming workshops.
Okay. Well, yeah, just one last thing. Like I said, 75% is up here. So the coaching and the way that our program works, there's 4 pillars to it. There's the health coach. There's the Habits of Health system, which is Dr. Anderson's book called The Habits of Health and Living a Longer, Healthier Life. And then the community. So to me, community is, we're in the Women of Vision community right here. We've, up in Reading, there's a very vibrant health and wellness community with Jesse Baldwin. And then here in Chico, we've got a meeting coming up on Tuesday where we're just gathering together as a health community and sharing recipes, sharing a healthy meal, and just talking and being together. And I think that's so important because so many people struggle with losing weight, yo-yo dieting, all of that. So if you can come together and sit next to somebody else that same struggle is going on, you can actually help each other and empower each other and encourage each other. So those first 3 pillars are this part. And then the fuelings, the Optavia fuelings and the program, that's an individual thing that we'll figure out when we're doing somebody's health assessment, how we're going to help get them to their health goal, whether it's losing, maintaining, eating better, having a better recipe book, whatever that looks like. So that's it.
Awesome. Yay. Thank you. Christiane has some upcoming workshops this month. Tuesday, January 8th, next week already.
I know.
From 6 to 7 p.m. in Chico at 1057 Village Lane.
Yep.
So is that business?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have an office there. We share it with Cauliflower Foods. And so we're just having soup and cauliflower crackers and kind of having a kickoff of, get back on track if people are off track, or encourage people as they continue on their journey. And then we're also making vision boards for 2019. What do people want to create? So that's Tuesday. Yes.
Fun. And then Friday, January 11th, you'll be in Reading.
Yes.
7:30 p.m. at Crosspoint Church, room 101. We can post all of this afterwards as well.
Okay.
Is that like the same sort of workshop?
Yes.
Same idea there. Okay.
Same similar idea. I'm not sure what Jesse is serving, but I know Michelle is going to be there, and I think she's kind of guiding people through the vision boards. So that'll be another great just community event, get together, get a restart, or continue on your journey.
And how do people sign up for these workshops?
So for mine in Chico, it's just an RSVP, either a Facebook message or a text message to me. And then I know Jesse has a link for hers, an Eventbrite link. So I can maybe just post that when you post the video.
Okay. Will that work? Yeah, we can put it in the comments of the video.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's Jesse Baldwin with 2 E's at the end.
Yes.
Jesse's awesome.
Yes.
And as far as getting hold of you as a health coach, you have your Facebook page. Do you have a website?
I don't like to send people to my website. I'd rather have them text me or Facebook message me and have a conversation. I mean, my website's really more for the back end, if you will, not the front part of meeting with somebody.
Okay.
So better to have a conversation first.
Yes.
The other thing just that I wanted to mention quickly is with our community, Jesse up in Reading has monthly events where we get together. I have monthly events in Chico. And then within Optavia on Wednesday nights, we have a Habits of Health call that anybody can tune into. You don't have to be a part of our program, but it's just a health coach leading a topic. Free.
Okay.
Stress management. So I'm more than happy to post that as well if anybody wants to join into a live call or a recording. Just a great way to start your day or finish your day with the healthy mindset piece.
Okay. And so we'll post all of that information later. Did you want to give out your phone number now, or do you want to just put it in the comments on the video?
I can give it out and then we can put it there. It's 530-514-1912. And then my Facebook, I think that's clear, right? Christiane Weir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your name is on the description there, so you should be able to find that. Okay, well, that was some great information. I really enjoyed learning more from you, and I'm sure our viewers did. If you have any questions for Christiane, please, you can leave a comment or maybe private message her so Absolutely. She can get back to you. Michelle says she can't wait. It's going to be so fun for the workshop.
On Friday, yes.
Yeah. So that's coming soon. If you're interested, go now. And is there like limited seating or?
That's a good question. No, I think at both events, there's lots of room. We'd love to have anybody.
Well, that's great. Okay, again, I'm Casey Strohmeyer, Facebook Live host for Women of Vision, and you can play this video on the Facebook page, and it'll be on my page as well, and Christiane's, so wherever you want to go to watch the replay. You can go to womenofvisionmovement.com to check out more about Women of Vision and memberships and joining our awesome group of women. I really love Women of Vision because I've built more confidence in myself in running my business, and have met new people, new friends, and developed new relationships for more positive outlook, and then more positive relationships. It's just been amazing for me. I'm sure Christiane feels the same way.
Absolutely. I love the vision of, women helping women and empowering each other. And it's been phenomenal meeting, meeting more people from Reading, and then getting together down here in Chico as well. And just meeting new people that are working on bettering their lives and bettering their communities. So it's been a lot of fun. Thank you.
Sure. I'm going to go ahead and mention our other platforms that we use for social media. We do have an Instagram handle, Women of Vision Movement, and we have a podcast every Saturday with Hella Radio. You can listen to that. They're recorded and then posted later, so you can go and see the ones that we've done in the past. And we also have, our website I gave you already, womenofvisionmovement.com. And if you have any questions about doing a Facebook Live, you can contact me through Facebook, and Messenger would be great, and we can get you on the schedule for that. We are booked up until June of this year, so get a hold of us now. And I would also, let me go to the Facebook page real quick so I can give you the exact dates of our next meetings and gatherings. We have January 12th workshop, Aim High, Take Action in 2019, Saturday. That's next Saturday at 10 a.m. And you can check that on the Women of Vision Facebook page to register. And a hike on January 18th to Chammy's Peak at 9 a.m. So if you'd like to join us for a hike for our first kickoff social of the year, that's going to be so much fun. Hopefully it won't be raining. We're supposed to get some rain here for a couple weeks. So thank you everybody for watching. It was awesome to see you, Christiane, and I can't wait to see you again in person. Yes. So not sure about the next meeting in Chico, but I guess we can talk with Dana about that, or Maurice.
Sounds good. Yes, I would love that.
I hope everyone has an awesome new year, and get a hold of Christiane if you're looking to boost your metabolism, or just get in better shape with your health and your mind.
Healthy mind. Yes, that's the most important piece.
Okay, we will see you.
Thanks for having me, Casey.
All right, talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.